Hi, Paul Bedford here from Retention Guru, and in this short video I'm going to share with you some content we've just recently done some updated analysis on. So this isn't going to be me speaking at an event, this is me sharing with you some data. Now, I was attending an event recently where one of the speakers on the stage said, we know that people who join in January cancel more quickly than members who join it any other time of the year. And I thought, actually, I'm not sure that we do know that to be true. I know that we did some research back in 2014 on the UK market, and we looked at the percentage of people that the percentage of people that cancel each month as a total over the 12 months, and we didn't really see much difference. So I thought, let's go back and run the survival analysis. Let's have a look at how long do people who join in a January stay compared to people who join in a February or a March. And so what we did was we went into the sort of our data archive and we drew out just over 600,000 member records of people who had had a chance to be a member at least 12 months. So this doesn't include 2024 data because we're not at the end of 2024, so you can't count the people that are here. We can't also actually count back probably sort of mid 2023 because of when we're actually doing this analysis. So what I want to do is I want to share that with you, what we've seen, and then what we're going to be looking at next. So the first thing to be aware of is the amount of new joiners per month. So what you're looking at here is the month, and then in brackets the total new joiners out of a sample of 610,000 joiners. Now these are from various countries, they're from various types of business, so it is pretty representative of a sample. It doesn't include some continents, but it's European, Asian and US, so I think it's fairly representative. And what we see, January and February there's like over 70,000 people in this sample join, and then in March it drops off, April and so on. So the next thing we do is we run the analysis, and based on the comment made by the person on the stage, what we'd expect to see is something like this. Of all the people who joined in January, half of them, more than half of them have gone by the time we get to March, and only a small percentage is still there in November. However, if we take all of those months and run the analysis, as I said, using survival analysis, we see this, and what you're looking at is all those months grouped together. Now, it's really difficult to tell which month is which just from the lines because they are all so close together. So what does this look like when you separate them out? Well, what you start to see is of the 76,000 people who joined in January, 85% are still there 3 months later, and 50% of them are still there at 12 months, which gives us a lifetime value of 12 months. Half the people who join stay at least 12 months. In February, something very similar, 86% and 53% at 12 months, so at 3 months, 86% and so on. March, not much difference, nor in April, nor in May, nor in June, nor in July, nor in August, or September, or October, or November, and a little bit lower in December. I think the thing to take into account is in many countries, December is like a 3-week selling cycle. So it's the first sort of 17, 18 days, just because of the Christmas holidays for so many countries. So we're not actually seeing a difference in how long people stay by month of join that's dramatic. If it was really, really obvious, we'd see that in the survival curves. So actually people are equally at risk throughout the year. If you then look at the survival curves by best performing month and I suppose worst performing month, what you then see is the survival curves here where you've got people who joined in December actually quit just a little bit more than those people who quit in June. So it's actually not that myth of people who join here quit faster. So let's just go back to the numbers and look at the total volume of people joining. So why do we see more people quitting in March then? Well, because more people physically joined in January. So it's not that people quitting faster, there is just a greater volume of them. And this plays havoc with your churn numbers, because your churn percentage, you know, when you join them all in January and the same number of people, you've got a proportion of people that are leaving, the percentage of churn goes down. And you go, wow, churn's gone down. But that's because you join so many people, because they affect each other. The leavers and the joiners affect each other. Then by the time you get to March, you start to see that churn figure going up, and you're like, oh, what have we done wrong? You've done nothing wrong. You've just got a greater volume of people quitting that month. Not any difference in terms of how long they survive. But if you've joined 70,000 compared to 30,000, when 5 or 6% of them, or in this case it's probably about 11% of them, quit, 11% of 75,000 is a lot bigger number than 11% of 35,000. And that's why you see these differences in churn. So we're not seeing a difference in the retention of when people join significantly. What we see is the numbers, because of the total numbers that have an effect. I hope you found this useful. If you've got any questions or comments, please put them in the box down below, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.